What's going on YouTube? This is Carson coming at you with the Speed Champion build and review montage. I'm just going to be going over these different sets, what I liked about them, what I disliked about them, my overall feelings on the build, and whether I think they're worth you going over to the store and picking them up. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with set number 76917, the Too Fast, Too Furious Nissan Skyline GTR, coming in at a price of $24.99. This build comes in at 319 pieces, and for me it was a blast to build. I really enjoyed the cool features that you see in the movie, such as the NOS kit on the passenger side, as well as that sweet spoiler on the back end of the car that's just hard to forget. There were quite a few stickers on this build, which I'm not a huge fan of, as you'll see throughout these videos. I suck at placing them, and they don't always look right, but that's a me issue. Here we have the minifigure Paul Walker, cool little guy, kind of had an issue with the hair, not sure if it's a me issue, but it probably is again. Overall though, I did enjoy this build, really fun, and I think it's worth the price of $24.99 to add to your collection, and overall I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10. The next set here is set number 76912, the 1970 Dodge Charger from Fast and Furious, $19.99 for this one. Overall, the build had 345 pieces, and it was just a very tough build overall. The car looks mean. Lots of cool pieces, fun interactions, kind of representing what the build looked like in the movie. Nothing really special on the minifigures you'll see coming up, just a little bit of facial hair and some scuffs on the shirt. My biggest critiques on this one is just how the top sits where the minifigure sits inside. That's how I like to display them, so just having that little bit of a gap there is a little bit of a turn off for me. But again, as you can see here, the car is looking mean, it's looking nasty. Nice detail with the door handles here. Overall though, I am going to get a 7.2 out of 10 just because of how that top sits, but overall I can't complain and I think it's worth it. The next set here is set 76901, the Toyota GR Supra, coming in at a price of $19.99. This build has 299 pieces, and it's just a really fun build with a slick final product. The biggest complaint I would have for this one is I'm not a huge fan of the stickers, since it kind of feels like they could have just printed them on the pieces since they're the clear stickers. Still though, it's hard to deny how clean it looks even with my bad sticker placement. Had the minifigure here, one of these nifty little dual-sided minifigs, so you could, pick them being happy or melancholy, your choice. But here you'll see the car here, some of the finer details on the side with these flat pieces kind of outlining the door, its frame. There you have the bottom, very similar to a lot of these builds. Overall though, I'm going to give it an 8.1 out of 10. Again, the biggest deterrent is these stickers. I suck at placing them, and so then it just doesn't look so great. But again, can't hate on it too much, and I really think it's a slick build. The next set is set 76907, the Lotus Avaya, coming at a price of $19.99. This set has 247 pieces, and it's very similar to a lot of the other Speed Champions, of course. There's a lot of cool detailing with these triangular flat pieces, makes the door look really slick. Of course, I'm going to go ahead and complain about the stickers. They're just my downfall. Makes it look a little less cool as a final product, but it is a me issue. So if you're great at placing stickers, don't let those scare you away from putting this build together, as it's going to go really nice in your collection of these different sets. You will see here the minifigure, no dual-sided head on this one, but it does have a cool outfit for the top, very clean, repping the Lotus colors. Smug little minifigure thinking he owns the world, but if he's driving around in this car, maybe he does. You will see though, the detailing on the car up close. There are going to be a few hiccups with the stickers, no one to blame but myself, but if you want to go ahead and point them out in the comments, be my guest. This is going to get a flat 8.0 on its rating. Again, I really like the details, I really like how it all came together. The stickers aren't influencing the rating that much, but again, go ahead and make fun of me if you want, I suck at placing them. The next set is set 76914, the Ferrari 812, coming in at a price of $24.99. I did drop the ball on this one and accidentally deleted the footage of me building it. I didn't want to take it all apart, and the stickers were already on it, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave it as is. Overall though, the set was fun, but I just wasn't a big fan of the sticker work. They added a lot of the details, and if you don't get them on just right, it's going to knock it down a little bit. Still going to get a 7.8 out of 10 for me, and a nice addition to the collection. The next set is set 76915, the Pagani Utopia, coming in at a price of $24.99. This set starts with 249 pieces, and my oh my, this is chef's kiss. This thing is slick from the minifigure all the way down to the tires. This thing's a personal favorite of mine. Lots of cool details, really similar to the real life version of this car, so I really think that they did a great job putting this thing together. You need this in your collection. I'm going to give it quite the high rating, as you'll see coming up, as I have very few complaints. Maybe I can complain about the stickers as per usual, but not a huge deal for me on this one. Again, as I kind of mentioned, we have the minifigure here. I really think it's cool. Lots of detail on the top there. Again, smug little minifig looking at me like that. But yeah, this thing's going to get a rating of 9.3 out of 10. I really feel like you should add this to your collection, as it's going to add some nice value and some nice looks. The next set is set 76900, the Koenigsegg Jesko, coming at a price of $19.99. This build, again, very similar to the Pagani Utopia, is up there on my rankings. I think it's just a really cool end product, adds a ton of very slick value to your collection. I will say there were a good amount of stickers on this set, but again, not going to complain too much just because I'm such a big fan of how this one turned out. And this is one of the last ones I built, so I was getting kind of good at placing the stickers, so lots less to complain about. You'll see here the minifig, nothing too crazy, just a nice little gray jumper with this helmet on, no dual-sided face, nice little outline of their logo on the back there, looking pretty slick overall. Got the car coming up next, and up close you'll see all this detail, that sweet spoiler, the undercarriage, the front. This thing's going to get a rating of 9.1 out of 10. I'm very happy that it made its way into my collection, and I recommend you get it for yours. The next set is set 76908, the Lamborghini Countach, coming in at a price of $24.99. This set has 262 pieces, and this is just as a forewarning, it's going to be another high ranking set for me. The way this thing came together was very seamless, very clean. There's a lot of simplistic vibes to it, while still fitting in the necessary detail to really show off what the car is. I did have quite a few issues with the stickers. I also had issues with my kitty cat coming into play. Always making guest appearances in my videos, gotta love him. You'll have the minifigure here, just this nice little black jumper. This is one of those dual-sided figures, so you can choose how you want it to look, which is always a nice little benefit. You're gonna have the car coming up here, just showing off that detail. Overall, this one is gonna get an 8.8 out of 10 for me, and I really do recommend you add it to your collection. There's lots of details, a very slick spoiler. You'll see those door details, the back details. It's a thing of beauty as well. The next set is set 76916, the Porsche 963, coming at a price of $24.99. This set has 280 pieces, and I know I've raved about the last few sets, but this one, unfortunately for you guys, is going to join their company. This one does have a good amount of sticker work, as it comes with 34 stickers, but they add a lot of value to this set, and it just adds a lot of elements that wouldn't normally be there, so I can't complain too much at the end of the day of these ones. Regardless of the stick work, I'm happy to have added this to my collection, and I would recommend you do as well. This one's minifigure, again, really fun in its jumpsuit there, and again, just up close you'll see the details here on this car, and it's going to get an 8.4 out of 10 for me. Maybe it would have been higher if it didn't have so many stickers, but again, you've heard me complain plenty enough about the stickers, so you know that'll influence my rating to a degree. The next set is set 76906, the 1970 Ferrari, coming in at a price of $19.99. This is going to be my first and really only negative review of a set in this video. This one for me was really just ruined by the stickers that came with it. Leading throughout the build, it was very clean and very tidy, but in my opinion, the stickers for this one are just whack. Big old 4s plastered onto the build, kind of ruining the car for me. You could always get the set and leave them off if that's the thing for you, but for me, I wouldn't say that you need to rush out and get this one, as again, the stickers just ruin it for me. The minifigure, nothing great, very similar to all the other Speed Champions. Up close here, you'll see I actually did a good job putting the stickers on, but at the end of the day, this one's getting a 6.7 out of 10 for me. Again, stickers just not really feeling it. This back end light situation, not the best for me, but that's just the way it is. If you made it this far into the video, I just want to say thanks for watching and putting up with me complaining about stickers the whole time. Go ahead and smash that like button for me. To top it off, we are going to go with set 76918, the McLaren Solus GT and F1 LM at a price of $34.99. This was a nice finale to my building a Lego set every day series I have going on, as it wrapped up the 11 Speed Champion builds that I did for the last 11 days. This one is going to get a good review from me. The way these came together and the end product are just, in my opinion, eye candy. I will say the Solus GT did have a few dynamics to it, door dynamics, side detailing, that were just a pain to get together. It didn't sit quite right, and I just had some issues making it stay. And you might see it in this video here up close that it actually fell off when I went to pick it up, and I didn't notice till after it was said and done. Overall though, really happy with this set. Both of the cars are very clean, lots of great detail to them. As you can see here, the F1 LM, super cool spoiler, great side detailing. Overall, it's going to add a ton of value to my collection, and I really like the look of it on the shelf here. You'll see the Solus GT as well up close. We have the minifigure for it, great female driver in her little helmet. This one does come with a dual-sided minifigure, so you can have her looking smug or you can have her looking like she's on top of the world. Overall though, this set for me was very enjoyable, and I recommend you add it to your collection. It's going to get a 9.0 flat. I'm really happy with how it came out, and for the fact that it's 581 pieces for $35 and you get these two beautiful builds to wrap it all together, count me in. This set is definitely worth it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up here. I just want to say thanks for watching this video. It really means a lot for you to take the time out of your day to go ahead and watch this. Please feel free to like, comment what build you might want to see next, and subscribe for future videos coming out. Thank you.